Welcome to Week 17, Level B. Please set up your paper like this with your name and date in the upper right-hand corner. This week's list has 20 words. This week's list is going to use the advanced phonogram AUGH. AUGH. The two sounds for AUGH are aw and af. Number 1, writer. A writer is a person who writes, usually for pay. The writer has authored 3 books. 2 syllables, think to spell. R-I-T-er. The I is saying I at the end of a syllable, and it uses the 2-letter R. Spell out loud with me. Writer. W-R-I-T-E-R. The root word for writer is the word write. We use the e's dropping rule to add the vowel suffix er. We no longer need the e to make the I say I, because now the I is at the end of a syllable. The next word is writing. This would also use the e's dropping rule. 2 syllables. She is writing a letter to her grandma. Think to spell. R-I-T-I-N. Writing. Spell out loud with me. Writing. W-R-I-T-I-N-G. Writing. Number 3 is a compound noun, handwriting. So we write the word hand and writing all together. It's 3 syllables. The handwriting in the letter was cursive. So think to spell and then add the word writing, which we just spelled in number 2. Think to spell hand, and then writing from number 2. And that would all be one word. Spell handwriting out loud. H-A-N-D-W-R-I-T-I-N-G. Handwriting. Number 4, wrong. I turned the wrong way and got lost. 1 syllable. Think to spell wrong. Spell out loud with me. Wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Wrong. Number 5, wreck. I will wreck my bike if I hit the wall. 1 syllable. Think to spell wreck. Spell out loud with me. Wreck. W-R-E-C-K. Wreck. Number 6, written. His autograph is written on the front cover. Written. 2 syllables. Think to spell R-I-T-N. Written. In normal speech, we only hear one of the T sounds, but we think to spell both of them so that we get the double letter. Spell out loud with me. Written. W-R-I-T-T-E-N. Written. Number 7, laugh. This uses that advanced phonogram we were talking about. Laugh. 1 syllable. I laugh if I am happy or something is funny. Laugh. 1 syllable. Think to spell laugh. And this is using the second sound of AUGH. Spell laugh out loud. L-A-U-G-H, laugh. Number 8, laughed. It's the past tense of to laugh, and we're going to add this past tense suffix. She laughed out loud at the funny joke. So what is the past tense suffix? You're right. It's ed. In this case, ed is saying its third sound, edet, laughed. So we would think to spell laughed. Spell out loud with me. Laughed. L-A-U-G-H-E-D. Laughter. 2 syllables. They burst into laughter at the funny joke. So this is going to add the suffix ter. So think to spell laugh, which we've just done twice. And then the second syllable is t-er, laughter. Spell laughter out loud. L-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, laughter, laughter. Number 10, caught. We're still using that 4-letter A-U-G-H, but this time we're using its first sound. Aw. Caught. I caught the ball in my glove. 1 syllable. Think to spell. K-aw-t. Spell caught out loud. C-A-U-G-H-T. Caught. This is the past tense of to catch. Number 11. Taught. The past tense of to teach. The teacher taught the class how to read. Taught. I just realized I forgot to mark a number 2 for laughed and laughter over the A-U-G-H. So you might want to go back and add that if you haven't already. Maybe you already caught that. Taught. Think to spell taught. T-aw-t. Spell out loud with me. Taught. T-A-U-G-H-T. Taught. You know what? And I just found a double word, so we're down to 19 words. Number 12 and 13 are homophones. Right and right. The first word right is as in the opposite of left, or the opposite of wrong. Please turn right at the stop sign. Think to spell I-T. Right. Spell right out loud, as in the opposite of left. R-I-G-H-T. Right. The other right is to write with a pen or other writing implement, like please write your name at the top of the paper. 1 syllable. Think to spell I-T. This uses a silent E to make the I say I, and the 2-letter R. Spell right, as in to write your name. W-R-I-T-E. Right. And I'm going to go ahead and bracket those 2 words to show that they're homophones. I keep wanting to say phonograms. Maybe I did that in other videos. The next words are wrote and wrote. The first wrote means to memorize through repetition. Math facts should be learned by rote. Think to spell R-O-T. Uses that silent E. Wrote, as in to memorize, R-O-T-E. Wrote. Number 15, wrote, as in the past tense of write. The authors wrote a story together. one syllable. Think to spell o-t. This uses the two-letter r. Spell wrote as in to write. W-R-O-T-E. Wrote. And again, we're going to bracket those. Numbers 16 and 17. Coarse and coarse. The first coarse is rough or harsh. The fabric was coarse and scratchy. Or you can have coarsely ground salt or pepper. One syllable, think to spell k-o-r-s. The two-letter O that may not be used at the end of English words, and a odd job silent E. Coarse, as in rough. C-O-A-R-S-E. Course. Number 17, course, like a golf course or a math course. I like my math course in school. The O sound in this course is going to be the second sound, O-U. Course. C-O-U-R-S-E. That's the course as in a math or golf course. Number 18 and 19, fourth and fourth. The first fourth is forward in time or place. From this day forth, you will be a member. Fourth. One syllable. Think to spell this fourth, f or th. It has the same beginning as like forward. So you can think about fourth as in going forward. F-O-R-T-H. The other fourth is like the number 4. April is the 4th month out of 12. One syllable. You can think to spell this two ways. You can think to spell the number 4 with a TH. Or you can think to spell f, o, th, the second sound, o-u, fourth. Fourth as in the number 4, F-O-U-R-T-H, fourth. That's the end of week 17, level B.